Coach, good afternoon. First of all, I want to welcome you once again to Belgrade and our Crvena zvezda. How you feel you are 2 days in Belgrade? Do you have some kind of opportunities to feel a little bit city atmosphere here?
I'm super honored and super grateful to be here. For me to be part of such a big club, not only in Serbia but also in Europe, is a great opportunity. Everything of what I say is like the organization is great, the people is great, everybody is trying to help me to get adapted as soon as possible. So I have only good words about the experience so far.
Now that you're officially the coach of Crvena zvezda, I must ask you first how the whole process went. The news about you as a new coach of Crvena zvezda was a really positive surprise for our fans, not only for Crvena zvezda fans, but the basketball community in Serbia.
Yeah, I had decided to leave Malaga the week of our last regular season game in Vitoria. And that was a Friday, and I think it was Sunday evening. I get a call from my agent talking about the interest of the club, and it was like wow, I didn't expect it, and from then on, I have to finish all the things in Malaga. I have been there for 4 years and a half, and I have only good feelings and good memories of that era for me. But I felt that it was the moment to open a new door and start a new adventure, and I cannot imagine a better place to do it than here in Belgrade in Red Star.
But were you surprised by the offer of Crvena zvezda?
Well, there are countries where I feel that the basketball is more than a sport; it's a religion. And Serbia is one of them. And it's super known for everybody that this rivalry in the same city with those two clubs, and it's like you always watch those games on TV, and you say like to be there and as a fan must be unbelievable. So you can imagine as a coach what else can be, and to live in a place where the basketball is more than a sport is like for sure a great experience.
Does that make you feel additional pressure? I know that you're a guy as a coach who like pressure, like every good coach, but as you said, does these facts make you additional pressure as a coach of Crvena zvezda?
I don't believe on pressure on a sport as what it's really pressure. Pressure is what one guy has to do to feed his family, and if you don't work, if you don't get money, you cannot feed your family. That's pressure. This is more about control expectations, emotions, and handle a lot of people, of messages, of feelings. But if that is pressure, that pressure is welcome for me. The big pressure is completely different thing.
You're a guy who is, as I heard, as I know, you're maximally dedicated to basketball 24/7. And also they call you a player's coach.
Well,
with some kind of unusual stuff during the practices and everything else, but everything for the good atmosphere.
Yeah, I think that, the team in terms of players, the team in terms of coaching and staff, we become from 10 months in a family. So we have to live a lot of things, good ones and bad ones, and you have to know how to do it. So I believe more on convince the people to have to live in a culture, to do the things under some values, some principles, than to demand to do the things like a thing that you have to do it. It's better to commit with common values, common principles that gonna lead the decisions and the behavior that the players, the coaching staff, and the team at the end of the day gonna have.
Your model of basketball is nice to watch. Lots of running, lots of shots. Do you want to play the same type of game here, obviously?
You have to play the basketball that your players let you do, but for sure this team was a team that the last season played like this. Actually, when they played their best basketball was playing like this. So, yeah, it's the idea. Talking with Milos about it is, more or less the philosophy that as a club, as a team, we want to have.
And do you already have an idea how and what Crvena zvezda team would look like for the new season 26-27? You already started to work when we met yesterday with the Milos and coaching staff.
Yeah, we got an idea. But at the end, you have to play like your players let you do. And now we are in that point that we are still looking for the right players and the right persons to do it. Not just the right players, also the right persons. So we are still in that process, and we cannot think on tomorrow. We have to think on today's issues, today's tasks, to find the right guys to finish the roster. And from then on, we will find out the best way to be successful.
Despite all the rumors and maybe 50, 60 names which already mentioned in Serbian media. I assume that you already have a coaching staff.
Yeah, most of them are people from here, from the club. They know better than anyone, the Adriatic League, the Serbian competition, the EuroLeague. They know the club, they know the fans, they know the culture, they know what you can do better, what you can do, what you can keep. So, I trust on them. I will bring one assistant coach that have been working with me these 4 years and a half in Malaga and previously in Murcia. But it's like, I also believe that you have to work with the people from the club,
One of the greatest success for you as a coach was in Belgrade Arena with Unikah. Can you imagine the situation in a couple of months when you enter in the full packed arena as a coach of Crvena zvezda?
Well, I cannot wait for that, It's going to be a super experience, and it's one of the reasons why, you leave your country, you leave the family, you leave a lot of things to come here. We ain't going to come here just to spend time. We come here to be competitive, to do our job, to enjoy this atmosphere, and try to be successful.
What Ibon Navarro does, and maybe watch TV, not watching it outside of basketball. What is your occupation? What do you like to do?
I like reading. I like watching movies, series. But in the moment the competition starts, you don't have too much time. But I think that you need to do it. Especially some movies that can also inspire you on some moments to, sometimes the best way to get at the player's heart is not through the basketball, through the clips, but through movies, through good stories about the city, the country, the club, or inspiring lives of famous people that can help you to make them understand some messages.
So even free time is a little bit connected with the basketball.
Yeah, at the end it's not job. It's just a way to live more than job.
And for the end, coach, one kind of message for Crvena zvezda fans. What can you expect from you, from the team, from your idea and your basketball for the next seasons?
Well, it's we're gonna try to bring a system where everybody, all the players, all the coaching staff, all the people in the organization is gonna feel that they are important. They got something to do that definitely help the team to be successful. The players on the court, all of them, but that takes time, and we will try to make it as fast as possible, as quick as possible. We don't have too much time because we got these FIBA windows, but the culture is something that we can start to set even earlier, in some conversations in pre-season, and we're gonna start to work on this right away.
Coach, good luck. I wish you all the best as a new coach of Crvena zvezda. Ja sam godine proveo